Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we continue the 30 NBA team rebuild series by looking at the Los Angeles Clippers. So this rebuild, especially in the first season, is going to be very interesting because, as we all know, Kawhi Leonard is going to be out probably for the entire regular season. So it's going to be a real big opportunity, for Paul George to step up and play essentially like an MVP candidate, which we know he's capable of doing looking at his Pacer days and even his OKC Thunder days. So before we get going on this video, if you guys don't mind leaving a like, 1,000 likes is always the goal. And of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And let's get going on this, man. So, for this first season, we aren't going to do any major trades because, I really want to focus on, can I make things work without Kawhi Leonard? Which obviously Kawhi Leonard being a top player in the NBA, yes, your team's not going to be as good without him, but we still got some other talented players here on this team. So obviously we got Paul George, but we got Reggie Jackson, who was really good in the playoffs last year. We got Serge Ibaka, Marcus Morris, who at least offensively speaking can be a pretty good, decent option. We got Zubac, Batum, we got Terrence Mann, who actually I don't think it's updated on here, but he did get a contract extension in real life. Eric Bledsoe, we got, my dude Luke Kennard up in here, man, Justice Winslow. So, yeah, a pretty interesting team nonetheless. Now, as far as the starting lineup goes, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to switch Paul George over to a small forward, at least for the regular season. Obviously, he'll go back to his probably other position once Kawhi Leonard's back and everything. So we're going to put him at small forward, secondary being shooting guard, and then we have to decide who's going to be that other starter on the team now. So I'm thinking Reggie Jackson starting point guard. We could do a Jackson and Bledsoe type of thing, but I don't really know if I'm in love with that. So we're going to do Reggie Jackson probably at point guard, and I'm thinking my dude Luke Kennard, man, as the starting shooting guard. And obviously, he's got a pretty large contract, so it's time for him to really step up and earn that contract too. So, it's kind of between him or Terrence Mann. You really can't go wrong either way, but I also would like Terrence Mann, just for off the bench and stuff like that anyway. So, yeah, man, I think we're going to go with Luke Kennard as the starting shooting guard, at least for the regular season. So let's go ahead, man, hit up our starting five real quick here. Yeah, so it's going to be looking like this Detroit Pistons backcourt from a few years ago. Paul George, Marcus Morris, and we got Serge Ibaka bench unit. We got Zubac, Nicholas Batum, Terrence Mann, and yeah, we're gonna go with Eric Bledsoe and probably just a 9-man rotation. That looks pretty good to me. So yes, let's go ahead and get Luke Kennard at about 30 a game. Same with Reggie Jackson. Serge Ibaka at about 30, and then Marcus Morris will also do about 29 minutes a game, so that should be fine. And yeah, man, I really do think that Paul George can carry this team, at least to a playoff spot. I feel like that's got to be the goal for him, right? But let's go to the shot tendency and make sure all these guys are playing like we want them to play, especially, early on in the season, because certain guys are going to have to take more shots with Kawhi not being out there, right? So I'm going to put Paul George, man, at a 100 shot, shoot the basketball, man, 30 attempts per game. We got 60 for Reggie. Let's bump up to a 70 maybe. 60, Zubac at 45. You'd be a little bit more part of the offense, on the bench and stuff. Batum, if you're open for the corner three or whatever, take the shot. Terrence Mann, definitely want him taking more shots, as a bench player with the squad. 55 for Eric Bledsoe. Let's get that to a 60. And then Luke Kennard, definitely want him taking more shots, in the offense and stuff. That's actually been a focus point of his in the preseason. It's hey, Luke, if you're open, take the damn shot, right? So put him right there. And yeah, I'm good with that too, man. Okay, so that's all fine. As far as our system goes, we do have a 3-star defensive system. With Kawhi Leonard, it's a pretty good system to have, but not without Kawhi Leonard playing. So we got balance, grit and grind, pace and space. Let's go with perimeter centric. Pretty much everybody in the starting five can shoot the basketball, so that should be fine there. 7 second ain't bad either, man. I do Luke Kennard like him more too, man. Let's go 7 sec. Let's run with this team, right? Let's run it, man. There we go. We'll do that. And yeah, man, not really too much else going on this season. Like I said, if Kawhi does get healthy before the end of the regular season, I'm probably still not going to incorporate him into the team because I think it's going to be the regular season, right, man? So let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see what happens. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season, guys. We got one more game against the OKC Thunder. Looks like we're going to be in that play-in tournament type of range, which, with losing one of your best players, very well could be a possibility for the Clippers this season. One more game against the OKC Thunder, similarly through date, and finish with a W on the season. So we got James Harden MVP, Cade Cunningham Rookie of the Year, Drummond as 6-man. There's the rest of the stats, All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So we do see that Paul George did make the All-NBA second team, so he did have himself a really good season. We can actually confirm that, right, man? But we're in the play-in tournament here, and yes, at this point, Kawhi Leonard is healthy. So we can now put him in the lineup to help us make that run. But you do risk the whole, like, well, this is more like a real life issue with, like, the whole thing of, like, chemistry and, you know, it's a very interesting situation, man. Let's go to the player stats, see how everybody actually did for us. So we got Paul George. Oh, my God. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Those are MVP numbers, no doubt. Reggie Jackson at 16 and 6. We got Luke Kennard at 16, 4 and 2. So he actually was pretty dang solid. And then we do got Marcus Morris, who was about 13 and 4. So I'm actually kind of considering keeping Luke in the starting spot and maybe putting Kawhi at the 4 and trying that out. Then Marcus Morris to the bench. We got Serge Ibaka at 12 points, 8 rebounds per game. Zubac was nice. Terrence Mann was great. Okay, man. So yeah, not really too much to say, but you know we gotta do our playoff lineup right now. Right, man. So let's go to this, and yeah, we are gonna go ahead and try. Let's go with Kawhi at the power forward position, small, and then secondary being small forward. And yeah, we'll pretty much keep the starting 5 the same with, you know, Marcus Morris going to the bench now. So starting 5 looking like that. Bench, we got Marcus, Zubac, Terrence Mann. Batum is going to probably fall out of the rotation here. We'll give these minutes here to Eric Bledsoe. And yeah, that's all completely fine. So let's get Luke playing at about 30 a game again. Reggie Jackson up in his minutes too. You guys know I like to run, you know, a bit of a shorter lineup or a smaller lineup when it comes to the actual like playoffs and stuff, man. So 30 for Reggie. Kawhi playing 35. Let's get you right there. And my dude Luke Kennard at 32, man. Let's do it, man. Okay, so okay, we should be good to go for the playoffs, hopefully, man. I'm not going to, like, mess with, like, shot tendency or anything again either, just because, like, the way Paul George is playing until Kawhi is good and healthy and, you know, gets some games under his belt, like, I still want Paul George being that go-to guy. So let's go ahead, or we can just lose right here, too. That's also a good chance. Simulate playing. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind, because we lost. We lost in the second game to the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, man, so 42 big points for Paul George, 22 for Kawhi Leonard, 21 for Luke Kennard. But we lost. Yeah, I mean, you definitely pose that risk of happening. I don't think that made sense, man. But, okay, well, that's fine. We got this awkward season out of the way. Now we can now enjoy the rest of the rebuild, right? So let's get to it, man. Let's go to the draft lottery. I don't think we have anybody's picks. I don't know if we've even got our own picks at this point, man. They might be, yeah, I think they were all given away in the Paul George trade initially, right? So, yeah, we don't got no picks. Staff signing, so we still got Tyrone Luke signed up. Going to go ahead and keep him around. Why not? And, yeah, we'll go straight to rookie signings. Not really going to put into consideration this draft because not really having picks doesn't help anything, right? So Marcus Carr, let him walk. We don't need him. Team player options. So Zubac. Batum probably not going to be returned to the team. Terrence Mann, we're going to accept his team option. Eric Bledsoe, yeah, that shit's getting declined, man. You can come back to the team on a smaller contract, but you're getting declined. And we're not really using Jake Scrub either, so we'll let him walk too. Yeah, that should be okay. So, qualifying offers, nothing with that. And free agency. Okay, man, so I don't think we have too much money to, like, sign anybody big. So if we wanted to go that direction, then we're probably going to have to do some sign trades to get stuff done. But, yeah, like, we couldn't get, like, yeah, we negative $72 million. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we're not signing anybody significant is the best way I could say it. So Eric Bledsoe is willing to take on a smaller contract. I'm going to bring him back just for that reason. Like I said, could be part of a sign trade or something like that, but we'll bring him back. So, yeah, Eric Bledsoe back on the team. I should probably also re-sign Serge Ibaka, 32. Maybe part of a trade also. We'll kind of see. We'll kind of see how things go here, but let's get a moratorium period. So, there we go. Those guys are both signed back up. I don't think we owe anybody else any more money outside Batum. Yeah, we'll let him walk away. I don't want to pay him $5 million. Lou Williams, don't really need him back on the team. We're honestly pretty good to go. Like, the only way this team's going to, like, significantly get better is by, you know, maybe trading some certain guys away and stuff. But I'm going to bring DeAndre Jordan back to the team because it's just, like, a big buy to have. He's already out in LA anyway, so we'll do that. There we go. Probably not going to play too much. And, yeah, man, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I really don't want to pay him. Simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so this is the team as of right now. Kawhi Leonard's down to like a 92 overall. I don't know what his initial rating was, but it looks like the injuries are kind of catching up to him a little bit as he's getting older. So that's one thing to put into consideration. But like a lot of our team is regressing, and I don't love it. I definitely do not love it, man. But yeah, let's try to find some sort of trade to make our team a bit better. I really don't even know what that trade even looks like, especially with our cap space situation, because we owe so much money to these two guys. But, you know, like a Marcus Morris should get packaged with something. Let's go ahead and package Marcus Morris with Reggie Jackson and toss in a future first-round pick and see if we can trade for, like, a better point guard or something. I feel like that's a decent move to be had. But, yeah, we're not going to get offered up that much, though, man, to be honest. Like, Monte Morris is fine, but I'd rather just kind of, like, keep what we have going on here anyway. Jordan Poole's a little interesting. Get Draymond Green on the squad, but not absolutely loving it. So, yeah, that trade's kind of a fail. What about keep Marcus? Let's toss in Reggie with, I guess, Serge Ibaka and see what that does for us. I don't really think it's going to do much either, though, man, considering the age. So here we got Bogdanovich. We got Hunter Salas, Theo Maledon. Okay. Dang, man, once again, not the greatest of trades. Derek White's a little interesting, but it really doesn't make us that much better either, man. So yeah, we'll kind of pass on that. Let's go to the trade finder in general, see if we can find something that kind of pops out. I guess, would I be willing to trade Kawhi Leonard or Paul George? I don't know if I'd be willing to do that yet. I don't know if I'm quite there yet. Okay, so let's see here, man. What do we want to bring to our team? Maybe we can finagle De'Aaron Fox away from the Kings. So there we got to give up Paul George, or Kawhi Leonard. Oh, man. Not willing to do that yet. Not willing to do that. What about Halliburton? He's going to be too expensive. Yeah, no offers for him. No big surprise there. Can we pull away maybe Kemba Walker for a season? Okay, here we got to give up Keon Johnson and DeAndre Jordan, but we get Kemba and we get a future first-round pick out of it. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that. Let me take on a year for Kemba Walker. We'll go ahead and do that. Keon Johnson could be great, but we are definitely more of a win-now mode type of team. So, okay, that's completely fine. I'm trying to think if there's any other, like, big-time moves I really want to make or not. But to be honest, not really. Let's do a trade of Zubats, Marcus Morris, and another future first-round pick and see what that lands us. Once again, not expecting anything crazy, but, like, Laurie Markin, Dylan Windler, that's not too bad if we want to go more scoring. Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams, a little interesting. Bogdan again. Okay. Terry Rozier, Scary Terry, Otto Porter, Buddy Hield, Jonathan Isaac could really up our defense with that type of move. But I also know he's not very good in 2K, so man, I'm really considering this Jordan Poole trade here too, man. I think just like Draymond Green and just like what he brings as a veteran, I feel it could be kind of huge for our squad. Here we get Daniel Gafford and Kyle Kuzma. Let me bring on Jordan Poole, Draymond Green to the team. Let's do that. Okay. And then we'll go with the starting lineup of Kemba, Jordan, Paul George, Kawhi, Serge, bench unit, Terrence Mann, Reggie Jackson, Draymond Green, Luke Kennard. We will go with a 9-man rotation. Draymond can play some center if absolutely needed at times, so that should be cool. Jordan Poole, get him to because Jordan Poole been playing like an actual legit splash bro, man. Like, he's been that damn good for the squad, right? So, Serge Ibaka going to have a little bit of an uptick in minutes, and we'll get these guys like that. Okay, let's move Draymond actually up a bit more in the rotation. I do want him playing quite a bit, to be honest, because I still think he'd be a good starter and everything. So Draymond at 22, or I guess a good 6-man, I should say. But make sure his secondary is center, and it is, so that should be good. Okay, man. I don't know if we're a better team than last year. I think we're more prepared, I guess is the best way to put it. I feel like just everybody being healthy and stuff will be like the big difference maker. But 3.5 star, 7-second, good with that. Okay, man. Let's go ahead and simulate this next season and see if we got some good luck or not. Okay, so we are 4th in the conference, guys, heading into the NBA trade deadline. Not bad. We're kind of been flip-flopping back and forth between that and like the 8th spot. So I did want to like go into this and kind of see like where our team's standing at and decide if we want to make a big-time trade before the trade deadline happens. But Kawhi Leonard, numbers just simply not really the same. Paul George put about roughly the same numbers. Both got 2 years left on the contract, so I'm really considering if I want to like maybe trade one of these guys away. Kemba and Jordan Poole have both been pretty nice themselves, and Serge Ibaka has been serviceable. So I just think, man, like, you know, before the goods become more damaged, maybe I'll look at some trades here. So let's go ahead and just kind of see, man, what, you know, Kawhi Leonard can kind of pull us in this day and age. I'll even toss in 2 future first-round draft picks, man. I will even do that. So here we got Chris Milton, Dante, bad trade, Lonzo Vucevic. not bad. It kind of spreads things around a little bit as a team. We got Jaren Jackson and Wendell Carter. Oh my goodness, I actually kind of like that a lot too. Here we got Trae Young, man. Trae Young, 2 first-round picks. We also got to give up Terrence Mann. We also get OG out of it. Huh. Okay. Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. With this, we can kind of, maybe we can make the assumption that, like, the team's not winning championships. They're going into a rebuild mode, trying to trade for some small, well, not really a smaller contract, but I guess compared to Rudy Gobert, it is. Okay. De'Aaron Fox, Davion Mitchell. Okay. So, obviously, some really good trades offered up here, man. We got Shea and Colin Sexton, Cat and Anthony Edwards. Okay. You know what? Out of all these, I really like this Trae Young OG trade. I really like that a lot, man. But this Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert is also pretty damn tough to pass up on. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it, man. And I will even, just to be more fair, because it's a lot, it's a lot given up by the other team here, I'll even give up some more first-round picks, man. I know, obviously, I don't have to do that, but I'm being generous here, man. So there we go. Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, welcome to the team. And, at this point, oh, man, we are a nasty squad. We are a nasty, nasty squad, baby. So they want to put Serge at power forward, which obviously could work. I don't know if it's optimal. Let's go ahead, go back to the trade finder here, man. We are making some big time moves here. So I still want to keep Kemba for the season. What about, point guard Jordan Poole? That could potentially be a thing. Because I'd rather keep Jordan Poole over Kemba Walker. Yes, I'm saying that in 2021. But, like, Kemba's going to be asking for some money after this year, so it's like we could probably, like, trade him now and get something pretty decent back for him. So let's toss him in. What's his contract at? It's a pretty small contract, right? So we're probably going to have to, like, give up some money. And Draymond Green's gone too, isn't he? I can't trade Luke Kennard, man. I just can't do it. I got to be biased, man. Justice Winslow, add a little contract down there with him. And, probably looking for, like, a power forward of some sort. Would probably be the big time move here. Brandon Clark, it's not bad. DeAndre Hunter in OG. My dude PJ Washington, who I seem to get in every single rebuild. So we'll pass on him, although he does fit literally perfectly. Here we get Kyle Anderson and Obi Toppin. Okay, that's not bad. Would probably need some, a bit of spacing, though, at that 4 spot. You know what, man? If I have to do it, I'm going to take my dude back. PJ Washington. He just fits next to Rudy Gobert, in my opinion. Yeah, it's the best trade, man, that I could see working for this team. Let's get PJ Washington on the team here, man. Okay, we're doing it. And now we are looking at, well, I guess we got to put, yes, or I guess we could also go point guard Donovan Mitchell, which might make a bit more sense. So, yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll go full on into point guard Mitchell. Where's he at? Donovan Mitchell, point guard. He actually goes up in rating. Secondary shooting guard. Jordan Poole will continue to be a starter at his spot. Okay. That's fine. I think we're good to go here, man. I feel like the team is ready to go. That is a elite starting 5. We got Plumlee, Serge, Terrence, Reggie, Luke Kennard for a 10-man rotation. I do want to put, secondary. Let's go ahead and put secondary. Where's he at? Serge Ibaka at power forward. Not like his ideal spot anymore, but he's played it before in the past. On more of a taller ball NBA. But starting 5. Yes, sir, man. This is the team to beat. This is the team to beat here, man. Bench unit getting kind of washed up a little bit, though. So let's go ahead and get Jordan Poole playing a lot. You at 32. Okay. 20 a game. 16, 16, 13, 10. Let's go ahead, man, simulate the rest of this season. This team got crazy. Okay, so we're at the end of the season, guys. We are 3rd in the conference. One more game here against the T-Wolves. Simulate through date and finish with a L on the season. So we got Luka MVP, Paolo Banchero Rookie of the Year, Malcolm Brogdon as 6th man, and there's the rest of the stats. All-NBA 1st, All-NBA 2nd, and All-NBA 3rd. Man, I don't feel bad about trading Kawhi Leonard, though, man. Had to do it. Had to make a choice. Probably the only person maybe to choose Paul George over Kawhi, but you gotta do what the rebuild gives you, right, man? And this rebuild, particularly, Kawhi was starting to fall off as a player, and Paul George wasn't. So, not saying that's going to happen in real life, but it's what happened to us. So, let's go to these players' stats, kind of see how everybody new to the squad did. Okay. Oh, wait. G League says, I was like, wow, my team's really changed a lot. Okay, player stats. Mitchell, 25 points, 22 for Paul George, 15 for Jordan Poole. So, not too much playmaking on the team. It's been more of like a team effort in that department. But that's okay. That's okay. We kind of committed to that as a team. So let's go ahead and simulate the play-in. Golden State Warriors in the first round. Simulate round right here, man. see how this goes. And we do get the Warriors 4-2. Close out game 27 for Steph Curry, 14 for Cum Bucket. 25 for Donovan Mitchell. Okay. Next up, Dallas Mavericks. Simulate round. And, got them in a 7-game series. See, I feel like if we would have had a not 100% Kawhi Leonard, we would not have won this one here, man. Although Donovan Mitchell 7 for 17. Yeah, not exactly player of the game, right? But really impressed with Paul George, though, man. Happy for him in this rebuild. Very happy for him. Next, we got the Pelicans. Pelicans always beat me. Simulate rounds. Pelicans always beat me, man. Always beat me, man. They do. They really do. Okay, well, do I got another season in me? I think I got one more season here, man. I think I got one more season to see if we can pull things together. Although at this point, the team's looking absolutely crazy. So, kind of more of a fantasy rebuild. But I like doing that every once in a while. So, yeah, it is what it is. 64 overall. Really? Okay, team player options. Preston, you can have that. Qualifying offers, Jordan Poole and PJ Washington. Would like to pay both these guys. We'll see if that's we actually got a good chance of doing that. But let's get a moratorium period. And, yeah, make sure we're all good here. I'm good at renouncing rights on those guys. Not really using them. Just got to make sure 2K doesn't screw it up. And, okay, so we have some bird rights, I believe. Yes, on PJ and Jordan and Terrence Mann. I'm going to extend that to all of them because I feel like they're all, big parts of this team. Jordan Poole, he's actually not asking for too much money. And we are, Terrence Mann. Okay, there we go. Those guys are all signed up. And we have nothing left. We have nothing left whatsoever. So, yo, we got PJ. I thought we signed up PJ. Did he say no? Yo, PJ! Come on, PJ. Don't be messing around. There we go. PJ Washington signed up. All right, man. We're good. Let's go ahead and simulate. I'm going to simulate to the end of the season because the team's pretty much the same. I just wanted to give it one more simulation to go. So, here we go, man. Okay, so we are first in the Western Conference here, guys. One more game against the Spurs as we are a 48-win team, so things can definitely happen this season for us. Luka MVP. The rest of the stats for you guys to quickly see. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So none of our players actually making it. So hopefully it was a pretty good team effort this, this season and everything. Let's go to these player stats, guys, and see how everybody did this time around. So Mitchell and Paul George leading scorers, pretty much same numbers across the board for everybody. Luka Leonard looked like had himself a pretty solid season between him and Terrence Mann. That go-to duo off the Clippers bench in real life. So here we go, man. We got the play-in tournament. Denver in the first round, simulate round, see how this goes, and not looking good. Clippers, I think y'all are maybe cursed, man. I don't know, man. It might honestly be. We scored 90 points with this team. We literally, our focus point was offense, man, and we scored 90 points. I guess we had pretty good solid defense too, all around. But man, I don't know, man. The Clippers feel like they're always like a tougher team to rebuild. It just seems like that Kawhi, Paul George. It's a good day. It's a good day, man. It's a real good day. Oh, we beat the Houston Rockets too? It's a pretty damn good day here, man. Okay. You know what? This video was a W. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.